What's up, guys? Welcome back to another airport update. So, I feel like we should kick it off with the airport news. An increase in cargo demand sees the cargo building in being worked pretty hard because it's a small building and there is now massive planes using it. Both Airbus and Boeing testing in the new challenging route that goes past through the mountains and past the control tower. Massive increase in international travel sees the airport having to look at new expansion options. Regional and domestic flights covering the entirety of Australia, and Adelaide now being one of the largest hubs in the country because of its COVID-free, well, mostly COVID-free. Massive private 747 shoves aside a small PC-12. And with the news done, it's on to the airport update. Down here at the cargo building, we have a UPS MD-11, I think. This is here dropping off cargo and has come in from Sydney. And over just behind it, we have a tall 737, and this will be hopping out to Perth. Over here we have an Airbus A380, and this has come in from Alice Springs. It is now doing testing at the airport. Over there we have a Boeing 747 doing testing at the airport, and you can see how challenging this approach is, having to dodge the control tower and be turning just before you touch down. This has come in from Longreach and is doing more practice as well. Over here we have at the domestic terminal a Jetstar A320, and this will be heading out to Darwin. Pushing back, we have a Qantas 737, and this will be heading out to Cairns. Back there we have an Alliance Fokker 100, and this is about to head out to a new destination for Alliance. This is fictional, by the way. Mount Gambier. Over at the internationals, you have an American 777, and this is in the old livery. American Airlines now sees a twice daily route, and this aircraft will be shortly pushing back out to Los Angeles. Covering the other American, we have an American 787, and this has just arrived in from Honolulu. As you can see, the 777 doesn't actually have a terminal gate at the moment, so it will be, well, it does, but it's very limited, and the passengers are not very happy with the area of the terminal that they have to board from. So the airport is looking in expansions to have more terminal shops. And they also need to make more gates, since there isn't any more room for domestic or regional if the big internationals are moving in. If you can barely see it, there is a Lufthansa A350, which has just arrived in from Taipei after coming in from Frankfurt. Over here is an amazing sight for this airport and for this section of the airport, being the GAT, General Aviation Terminal, there is a massive 747-200, which was actually once Qantas and has been painted into the private owner's scheme. This has come in from Port Douglas, which is interesting because you wonder how such a big aircraft has taken off from such a small airport. It is pushing aside a small Lucas Air Pilatus PC-12, which originally was going to get the huge gate because it has scheduled flights. But now this huge 747 has moved in, and it looks like the passengers on the PC-12 are unhappy because there will be so much commotion in the terminal, with already paparazzis being there. No one knows who was actually in this plane, but it might be some kind of pop singer, they think. So paparazzis have been alerted by the big paparazzi clubs that there is a private aircraft coming in that is quite large and must be of someone quite rich. The PC-12 has come in from Whyalla and will be heading out there in about 2 hours. The control tower has had renovations and has moved out the way, so that is why the Airbus and Boeing aircraft are here for the new testing of the route, so that they can tell the airlines that operate the aircraft what to set it on, and they're using their largest aircraft to have the most safety precautions. As you can see, the control tower is still in fully functional operation, as you have the other control tower's small private plane being a Cessna 206 Stationair. That pretty much concludes today's airport update. So I would like to wish you a happy holidays, because it is now holidays, and until the next time, keep the blue side up.